What's up, guys? It's XilentFlex, and welcome to the second episode of Active Life Stories. And as you know, I'm here with the infamous Gmoney. And why don't you go ahead and say what's up, man?
What's up, guys? It is Gmoney 520, and today me and Flex have a very cool video for you guys. We're going to teach you how to get balls deep in the Battle of the Pink Thunder in the Poon Valley. It is going down, but in reality, we have the start of our new series that we're going to do. It's called Active Life Stories, and this is where Flex is putting himself on the line for his viewers because he loves you oh so much, and really just getting the dish and the best ways to approach the ladies and just help you guys out. So tell them what you learned this week, brah.
All right, guys. So, as you know, we're trying to teach you guys some really good, just down to earth methods to just get better with women and trying to avoid like the douchebaggery and whatnot. And like I said, I'm not saying that's bad, but we're going over some solid tips. So, I wanted to kind of start the series off with just a basic approach. And what I did is this week, and just to emphasize how easy an approach can be. And you can take advantage of an approach in any situation you're in if you have the opportunity to do so. And as an example, this week I only did one approach. I did two, but you'll figure out what the second one was in a little bit. But the first approach was actually it was on Wednesday, and it was right after class, and I actually didn't see any girls that I wanted to approach throughout the whole day. So what I ended up doing is I just went and I got on the shuttle to go back to the parking lot. And a really cute girl actually ended up sitting next to me on the bus. And so, I was sitting there and I had my headphones in, and I was like, this is the perfect opportunity to just say what's up and start a conversation.
Prime time.
That's right. So, so basically what I did is I took my headphones out and just so you guys know, an opener does not have to be some kind of super amazing line. It doesn't have to be something from a movie. It can be extremely simple. And as an example, all I said is I turned to this girl and I said, and it was raining outside. I live in a desert, so it doesn't rain here that often. So I just turned to her and I said, "So you dig in the rain?" And she immediately responded with a really outgoing and really positive response. And I could tell within 15 seconds that she was just a pretty nice girl. She was really talkative, and basically the conversation went back and forth, and we talked the entire way to the shuttle, or the entire way to the parking lot, excuse me, which is about a 15-minute ride. So, yeah, so just to show you guys, it doesn't have to be very confusing or anything. You can just be simple, and sometimes that's great.
Absolutely, and a lot of the times, like you just said, those simple things it doesn't have to be anything crazy as long as it's something. And I think that can be a big, just a big jump start on that kind of stuff. As long as you just say anything and it has the potential to go somewhere, then you can be golden. And I mean, that was perfect. But what I think everyone wants to know is, did you get the number?
Well, actually, what I ended up doing is I ended up talking to her, and when the shuttle finally got to the parking lot, I just wasn't feeling it as much as I was at the beginning. And nothing against her as being a bad person or anything, but just the attraction wasn't like fully there for me. And right now I'm at a position where I don't really want to commit myself to getting a girl's number unless I'm 99% attracted to her, appearance-wise, and for whatever amount of time I was able to get to know her personality-wise. So I actually just, we went down and we talked for a little bit while I went to her, while we walked to our cars, and then I said it was nice meeting you, and I gave her a hug, and we went our separate ways.
Nice. But actually, that's a really cool point that you just made. And I feel like a lot of people, sometimes they will feel obligated to try to get the number or try to get to know them more, even though they're really not that attracted to someone, just because, and they convince themselves to do it just because they're there. Guys and girls, also, if you're all are listening, don't feel compelled. If you're not feeling it, then that's that. Like, you don't have to keep putting yourself on the line if you're just really not feeling the conversation or not really into the other person. I wouldn't keep putting forth the effort and just dig myself in a hole. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's just like Gmoney said. I mean, you don't have to feel obligated to. I mean, kind of like you started rowing the boat. Don't feel like you have to row to the other dock. Just because you started talking to a girl, there's nothing wrong with just saying goodbye and going your separate ways. Don't feel like, oh my God, I've talked to her, I have to get her number, otherwise she's gonna think I'm a douche. Because if you're not totally interested, then just make a friend out of it at the least if you want to make a friend, or if not, just like I said, go your separate ways. And there's nothing wrong with just practicing your social abilities and working out your social skills and talking to another human being. There's certainly nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely. And not only you don't have to get her number just to not look like a douche from her, but also, if your friends are making fun of you for not getting the number, then fuck off, like if you weren't into it, then you just weren't into it. That's all there is to it. But I mean, that's still great practice. I mean, just like you said, it's good practice just to, be a little more social, start up a random conversation. And really with this stuff is everything is not going to be 100% guaranteed no matter what, but practice really does make perfect as far as just getting more comfortable with approaching random girls and just starting up a conversation. The more you do it, the easier it gets, I promise you.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, if you guys can take one thing from this video, just take the concept that even if you're in a position that might not seem like the best position to talk to a girl, just look at it from a different perspective. Sitting on a bus, yeah, that might not be like an ideal place to just be like, hey, what's up? But why not take advantage of the situation and practice? As in most any other things in life, practice is the key to success, and you definitely want to sharpen up those skills, and that's an easy way to do so.
Especially when you're given like the opportunity, just the easy opportunity, just like that. But did you had another story though? What happened with the other one? God, Flex is just attracting these hoes right now.
I'm not that much of a stud, but I like to choose women that are they're prime women, respectful women, I guess. Not you guys know what I mean. I like solid chicks. I like women.
No fat
That
chicks,
says enough.
guys. No fat chicks.
You're so cruel. So the second chick I approached, I actually did this approach for you guys, and I will say that this girl that I approached was actually very cute. And I just decided not to get her number because I basically told her exactly what I was doing. This might make the video run a little bit over our time frame, but so if you guys see a black screen, just show us some love either way. But the second girl I approached, I just wanted to approach a real girl and ask her straight up some tips that she could give to guys that would help them improve their approaches with women and whatnot. So what I did is I basically walked up to this girl, and she was sitting down reading a book, and I just said, hey, excuse me, I've got a YouTube channel, and I'm doing a series to help my bros out and just giving them tips to help approach women and whatnot. And I asked her two questions, and one of the questions was I said, what's a good way for a guy to approach a girl if you guys are passing by and you've never met? So her response was, if you guys are walking opposite directions and you see the girl that you're interested in, and if you guys make contact, take that. It's called an indicator of interest. I'm not saying that it's certainly an indicator of interest, but it shows that she's interested in you, and you might possibly be interested in her. So as simple as it is, if you guys make eye contact, just walk up to the girl and shake her hand and introduce yourself and start a conversation. And this girl said that would be the perfect way, and it wouldn't be awkward to her at all. And mind you, this is a very attractive girl, so stuff like that is perfectly fine. Don't overthink it.
Definitely. And the thing that I feel like a lot of guys may not know is that same situation when you're walking by in the opposite direction, a smile from you will go a long way. And if you think about it, a lot of the time guys are wanting the girl to smile first or something like that, just so that they know that she might be interested. But if you go ahead and take the initiative, give her a smile, make eye contact with her, just like protrude a little bit of confidence and just start up a random conversation, a girl will be extremely attracted to that sort of thing. A big thing, and I would say that this is one of the more important things, is whenever you're, walking around or you make eye contact with a girl, make absolute sure that you do not break eye contact. immediately. Like, get a good, solid second of eye contact, give her a smile, and then, go from there. But if you instantly look away, that immediately tells a girl that you don't have self-confidence and you're not comfortable enough with yourself to just look someone in the eye. And it's a big indicator to them that they don't want to talk to you. So just train yourself to really just look someone dead in the eye, give them a smile, and say, "Hey, how's it going?" And I guarantee you, things will look up for you.
Yeah, Gmoney has a prime point. Sharing and keeping eye contact. It shows a girl that, for one, you're interested, and for two, it shows her that you're a real man. You're not afraid to look her in the eye, and while you talk to her, it shows interest. It shows confidence. It's something that you should certainly work on it if you lack on it, because it's only going to work to your benefit, and it's a great thing to have at your fingertips. I mean, it's just a great ability and a great perspective to be able to look at somebody in the eye and not feel embarrassed or whatever. It shows a great deal of confidence.
And just like he said, is with the these things are for real men. We're not giving you tricks on how to be a douche at a party and just pick up that one night stand. These little things are gonna help you improve yourself and become a man and actually understand what the fuck you need to do in order to get that phone number. So I mean, I think we've gone way over the time, Flex. But, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. This will be the first of many. I'm sure Flex is going to be working very, very hard to be getting this material for you guys every week. And I'm sure it'll go great.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. And as you know, I love you guys to the bone. So I'm going to do my best to get some good approaches in there. I will do, even though I feel embarrassed sometimes, I'm going to try to go out of my comfort zone and do some good approaches just to kind of inspire you guys to do the same. But we had an awesome time talking to you guys today, and I apologize that this is a longer video, but I'm sure you guys don't mind watching it if you actually enjoy the information that's in it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. It was really awesome, and I'm going to go ahead and let Gmoney run this one out.
Absolutely, guys. Like he said, sorry it's a long video, but I hope you guys did enjoy the advice. And hopefully you guys will, be able to put this a little bit to use. So as always, my name is Gmoney520, and I'm signing out. Peace.